Okay, we are back at it. Outer Wilds. Going to Giant's Deep. Back to Giant's Deep. The planet that actually has an atmosphere. And I'm going to explore those islands. And maybe try to get down to the underwater portion of the planet without getting electrocuted and losing the power to my ship. Where did that planet go? Okay. So I would have thought, yeah, here it is. I was gonna say, I would have thought it'd be pretty hard to lose an entire planet. I can use autopilot to get there. I saw a crazy, like, twisted root-looking thing floating in the water here, so maybe that has something to do with dark bramble, which would be pretty crazy. Alright, here I go. Island. Gonna go finish talking to Gabbro. If this is the right island. I think it is. Whoop. Yeah, this planet has, like, gravity twice as strong as what was on, what was it called? Than what was on Timber Hearth. Hey guy. If it isn't my time, buddy, how's space treating you in this loop? I found something. I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop? For real? Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Really? Hello again. How do you stay so calm in the face of repeated impending death? Deep breaths. No, seriously, I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it. Nah, I'm good. Okay, let me know if you change your mind. Time flies when you're in a deep meditative trance. Actually, if you could teach me to do that wherever. Actually. Or is it just going to be, like, what I do at the campfire? Okay, he better have taught me to do that whenever I want, because if I have a button to just do that, then that would be pretty freaking awesome. Maybe I have to do it at a campfire, but come here. Oh, what's that? What is that? Hello there, what are you? Whoa. Wait a minute. Is that the probe? Is that the probe? Is that it going out into deep space right now? Okay, maybe I should follow it, one of these loops, but I have to be very quick. There's the quantum moon, always avoiding me. Ever evasive. The ever evasive quantum moon. Okay. Alright, let me in. Whoa, okay. Alright, where's Gabriel's Island? Here we go. Very stormy here. Very stormy and awful. Not a fan. Let's get away from the water a bit. Okay, let's get off this rock. Okay, we just... That's good. Okay. Gabriel. 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 Hey, time pal. Nice weather we're having, huh? Wait, have I used that one before? What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water. Then less peaceful. Oh, is that what happened last time? Where should I explore on Giant's Deep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else, what else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. Okay. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Mostly connected anyway, you'll see. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you mean like, tell me more about it? I gotcha. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with that Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely. Okay, so if I don't find it on the planet, I'll probably find it out in space somewhere. See you later. Cool, cool. Take it easy out there. Okay. This guy's chill. Maybe a little too chill. Alright, what's up here? Marshmallows. Uh-oh. Nuts. I am in space now. This is not good. Nuts. Okay. The cyclone came and picked up the island. And now we are falling. Whoa. And I'm going back up to the island. Let me up. Let me up there. Let me back out. Jeez, dude. That sucked. Wish I could just fly up there. I have to walk all the way back around to get back to where I was. Oh, ghost matter. There's got to be something in there, right? No branching paths or anything, it looks like. Just kind of... Just kind of a tunnel. Wonder why that's there. Okay, looks like there's a whole lot of nothing here. Ooh. Spooky. Okay, I will be exploring the rest of the islands now. Time for some island hopping. Yeah, there's nothing else on this island. It's a lot of cyclones. Okay, here's a fun island. Kinda wanna explore you. Oh! Never mind. I'll explore this one. Statue Island. Hey, here's a warp gate. Whoa! Okay, guess that's not happening either. I've gotta find an island that I can actually land on. Hey! The Twisted Island's back. Alright. This is straight up just a chunk of dark bramble. Alright. We'll get a bit of experience with dark bramble. That's not good. Okay, is it all ghost matter? Okay, there's none right here. Okay, there's none in here either. This is safe. So just because there's crystals doesn't mean there's necessarily ghost matter there, it's just a possibility. Okay, I guess I'm jumping out here. Trees detected. Heck yeah. There you go. Okay, so I'm right here. I can go this way and be fine, right? Yeah. We are A-okay. Here's something. Trip 4 entry number whatever. Crashes 2. Boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Haha, yeah! Yeah! All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Can't wait to tell Hornfels and Ghoston about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. That's what happened to Felspar. Is he went to Dark Bramble. Not good. What are these, frozen jellyfish? Crazy. If I just give it a wide berth, I can get around it. Spooky stuff. Wonder if there's anything else to explore here. Might be some matter on the in here somewhere. Hazard. Yep. Okay. It is in a hazard. So I gotta go the other way. Alright, we are A-okay here. Everything's fine. Everything is 100% alright. Nothing's wrong. Okay. Feldspar. Went to Dark Bramble. And he didn't come back. That's probably where he is right now. Okay, just shot it through the ice. Okay. Let's go find another island to explore. Okay, well, did not want that to happen. Whoa. Hey, that's your ship. It's Gabbro's ship. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can float in the water here. I want to get to Gabbro's ship. Let me out. Swimming. Swimming in the ocean. You kidding me? I can't get in here? Why can't... Oh, come on. Alright, come on. Let me back in. Okay, and here is the island. Where do I land? On the beach? Probably on the beach. Whoa, I am... Up, up. Here we go. I'm just gonna land right here, on the beach. There we go. Very cool, very cool. Haha. It's got a little launch pad to land on. I guess this is what this is. Just to make sure the ship doesn't go flying away. I don't have a whole lot of time left to explore this place. Oh. Ah. Well, that was the lamest jump ever. Let me try that again. Okay, I guess this place doesn't actually have breathable air. It's just the trees that make breathable air. And there is a atmosphere somehow. There's an atmosphere on this planet. What's this? The statue workshop. Huh. But I kind of want to get in there though. How can I get in the statue workshop? I guess I'll just walk on the walls a little bit until I figure out how to do that. Tree. Alright, what's over here? What's this? Was this an elevator at some point? Ooh, what's all this? Cyclone. Lammy says, they're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flox says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? I really want to take the test too, Lammy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flox will tell us, will let us see a later test. Flox specifically told us not to do that. Okay. Oh, is that the workshop? Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's the workshop, and that's where I project my... Ooh. Ooh, that's where the projection pool goes. The other way? There's another way in, apparently. That's the door. Wait a minute. There a way in from underwater? That's what I would guess. It'd be a pretty good hiding place for a secret way in. What's up here? Is this just the bridge that goes across? Probably is. Uh-oh. Sure hope one of those cyclones doesn't come and pick me up while I'm up here. No, I probably want to leave my scout down there and take some pictures. I just recalled it without even thinking. Okay, this isn't good. It's coming right for us. Wait a minute. If I can get underneath the island while this gets launched into the air, maybe. That might be what this is. Haha. Look at this. Yep. Alright, there is another way in. And it is through this bottom part. Okay. Whew. Freaky. I can climb out over here. Let's go. Okay. I feel like I'm running out of time, so better make this quick. Half-made statues. What are these? What is this? Flox says, Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Dawes is closest to the statue. When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Dawes. Now, no matter where he is in this star system, Dawes' statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Flox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Wait a minute. So I have a mask on the Ash Twin that stores my own memories, which then sends them back to me, which is how I'm able to retain my memory of the time loop, I guess. Because somehow the memories don't get affected by the time loop. Remy, I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project, Flox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experiment would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be impossible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. It would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Oh. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. What the heck? And this should be the projection pool to this, yes. Okay, so there are 3 active masks. One of them is mine, I guess. And one of them's Gabro's. But there's also a third one. So who's the third person who's paired to a statue? This isn't good. I can hear the end coming. The door opens. Heck yeah. Okay, before I leave, is there anything I missed? I don't think there is. Just a big round place. As all this place is. Big round workshop to look at. Let me go look at the mural again. Weird. Wait, there's something up there I didn't read. How do I get up there? I have to get up there when the planet's in orbit, probably, or it's when it's been launched up, because then the gravity stops being so strong. Man, now I need to come back here and explore that. Dang it. That's gonna take time. A whole lot of precious time. Alright, well. Yeah, no, I can't get up there. Okay. And now the mask uploads those memories to me. And I can use those memories this time. Alright. Back to the ship. Here we go. I'm gonna try and chase the probe immediately. Alright, where's the probe? Where's the probe? Where's the probe? I literally saw it. Where did it go? There it is. Get over here. Am I chasing the right thing? Nope, looks like I'm just chasing after a star. The probe is way over here. I was way off. Crap. Well, now I'm all the way out here. You know what? I'm going to aim my trajectory directly at the sun. Then I'm going to go read this log for a bit. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. Yes. Statue Workshop. Nomai statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin project. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which could then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed only to activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. The island must be where the Nomai created statues like the one in our observatory. Gabbro was lounging in a hammock near the island's shore. He found a Nomai statue on another island. He saw their eyes glowing. Gabbro remembers dying. Gabbro and I seem to be the only ones aware that we're in a time loop. Okay. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. Bramble Island. An island of thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. Yes. Feldspar is in Dark Bramble, confirmed. Am I still barreling toward the sun or what? Or does time freeze when I'm in the log? Boo. Alright, I'll get it this time. Okay. I've got to get over there fast. The probe. Okay. There's the probe. I see it. I see it. For real this time. Will I be able to catch up to it? Maybe, maybe not. I can try. Am I just going to be chasing this thing for 20 minutes? Possibly. No, I don't wanna return to the solar system. I wanna go to the probe. Here's the probe. Found it. Hello, probe. I found you. Okay, well, I kinda overshot it, I guess. Okay. It's the probe. Can I please lock onto the probe? Let me at him. We are dealing with some crazy velocities right now. Yes. Yes. Velocity matched. Let's go. Okay, so what am I looking at? It's just a probe. Okay. guess I'll be out here in deep space. I'm gonna go look at this thing. How fast are we moving right now? The solar system is kind of far away. Okay. Well, looking at this thing has not helped very much at all. And I am very far away from the solar system right now. So I guess I ought to just... I don't know what I ought to do actually. I'm kind of really far away from anything. We're just going on an adventure? Is that what we're doing? An adventure out into deep space? This is a vibe. No. 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 Get me back to the probe. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to the solar system. If I can run far away from the supernova, maybe. Okay. I really don't know what I'm trying to do here. Were they trying to launch this before the sun exploded? Were they trying to launch it with so much speed that it got to the eye of the universe before the sun exploded? Because that's what it seems like to me. Huh. I am very far away. I am out in deep space right now. You know what, I'm gonna sit here for a while, and if nothing happens, I guess I'll tell you, but if something does happen, I will, oh hey look, meditate until next loop. I have an option for that now. I'm just gonna wait here and see if this takes me anywhere. Anyway, yeah, I followed the probe for the entire loop, and the sun's gonna explode, and it's doing that right now. Yeah, nothing happened. I was literally sitting here the whole time. Aside from that, I found out that I could... Oh. That's different. I found out that I could put my scout on the probe, so I don't know how helpful that's going to be. Yeah, now what? I don't know, I'll go back to Giant's Deep. Yum. Directly above us. Yeah. Here we go. Very stormy here. Hmm. So, since I chased the probe all the way into deep space, and I didn't find anything, I don't honestly know what good it will do to find the module, the probe tracker module. But I'm gonna do it anyway to see if... Oh, here's a new island. I'm gonna do it anyway to see if there's any new information I can gather from it. Alright, let's see. Where do I go? I still need to go explore the underside of that place in the workshop still. What's this? Picked up scroll. Kasava says, "This is it. We've finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not." Are you going gelatinous honest love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Malo and Avens behave together, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. If I know my brother Avens and his spouse, I will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Malo a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible, to create room for their enthusiasm. Okay. So what am I going to... what am I going to see over here? Dang. Some of the stuff you see in this game is just crazy. Alright, let's see what's over here. Yep, there's the floor plans for the thing. The control module, yep. What's this say? 3 minutes 17 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. Yeah. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Kasaba. I wish I were my friend, but no. Hold on a second. This is weird. I thought the Nomai went extinct a long time ago, but this cannon launched 3 minutes ago, which makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense, actually. And I have questions. I have a few questions. Wonder if there's anything over there to see. Walking through the ocean. Uh-oh. This isn't good. I wonder if I stay on this platform if I will die or not. There's a recording over there. I don't want to die for the sake of a recording. Or I guess I don't want to die so I can read the recording. It was a rock. It was not a recording. I was wrong. It was just a rock. But there's something over here. What's this? Brittle hollow projection stone. Okay. I've messed with these before. I messed around with the brittle hollow ones. What does... Okay, what does this help with exactly? What new information could this show me? Brittle hollow projection stone. Yep, this is... Oh, this is the observatory. That must be a hint to finding the cyclone. How to use the cyclones. Alright, Konoe, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Yeah, I've already read this. Yeah, I read that. Trip log updated. Did I not read that? Okay. Well, that was cool. I'm going back to the statue workshop. Heck yeah, trees detected. But I gotta go find that island to be able to do this. Okay. That's everything this island has to offer, I think. Here is... Yeah, that's not the island I want. Where is the island with the arches? Not here. There's Gabbro's spaceship. But where's the island with the arches? Is it in space? Kinda suck if it was in space. I'm just kind of... Oh, here we go. Found it. Looks like it's going to fly up any second, so I had better land quickly. Or maybe not. Dang it. I still want to get in position. For this, here we go. here I am. Once the gravity lets up, I might be able to make that actually. Nope. Alright, once the gravity lets up, once the island gets flung into space, I'll be able to get up there. Oh, just barely can't do it right yet. Can't do it yet. Just not enough thrust. Alright, where's the closest cyclone? Yeah, you. Come on. Come on, guys. Get over here. Huh, there's really nothing to do until a cyclone shows up to lift me into space, I guess. All I can do is wait. All I can do is wait. Is that coming this way? Is it? Looks like maybe it could be coming this way. Come on now. Ow. That was the silliest fall I've ever taken. The freaking gravity crystal turned me over, so it made sure I hit my head when I got to the ground. Come on. Maybe I'll try just jetpacking while I wait from that other high-looking area. Cause I don't know what else to do. Nope. Ow. Man, that gravity is strong. How did anybody else get up there? Alright, sounds like we're about to get lifted up. Let's go. Okay. What's this? A gravity anchor? It's like a safe space to stand for when the tornado lifts you. That's cool. That's smart. And now that I'm here, I can read what this thing says. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. I imagine they're two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? I suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? So I'm receiving memories from the future, from my future self, and that's changing what I do in the past, and it's pretty crazy. Okay. Is that all that was? It's a cool piece of dialogue, but like, I was hoping to find something else pretty cool up here. Up. Those things are freaky. Okay, now I want to go see if I can find the module. Ow, my face. I want to go see if I can find the probe tracker module, and if the probe tracker module has anything to say about the probe. I don't know if it'll be able to tell me anything I don't already know, but we're gonna go see anyways. It's moving clockwise, moving clockwise, moving clockwise, moving clockwise, moving clockwise, moving counterclockwise. Here we go. Take me in. Haha. Okay. So somewhere on this poor thing. Somewhere on this thing there's... Whoa. You're able to just touch that without any consequences? That's crazy. It doesn't like it when I get too close. Whoa. Are they coming out of that thing? The module is in there somewhere. It's got... It just does not want to let anything in there, though. Let's see if I can investigate this thing. Hello, you. What are you? Okay, you hurt, apparently. I really want to get in there. Wait a second. Hold on a second. I'm going to meditate until the next loop, because I have an idea. If the cannon fires immediately when I wake up, then doesn't that mean if I immediately go to Giant's Deep, the probe tracker module will still be sinking in the ocean? Maybe I'll be able to get to it before it gets too deep into the core. I just need to be quick. Run. Let me in. Thank you. Alright, going straight to Giant's Deep. Okay. Once I get there, I need to immediately find a cyclone. That will take me in. Alright. Nope. Not that kind of cyclone. Okay, Clockwise, 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 clockwise. Nope. Stop. I didn't touch you. Stupid. Let me back in. Let me back in. Here we go. Clockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise. No. Yes, counterclockwise, yes. Alright. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, where is it? Where's the module? Where's the module? Still not able to make that work, huh? Now I wonder if I was too slow or if I... What the heck? Wait a minute. There's an island on this pole. Okay, you know what? This episode's running long. I'm going to leave it here and we'll explore the island in next episode. Whoa. Alright, see ya.